Fade in on Harbor Vale, a sleepy town in coastal Maine. Its residents continually harrowed by an unyielding mist that intrudes from the Atlantic. And, much like the town, veiled by this persistent precipitation, its residents veil secrets of their own.
Secrets of an ancestral curse and the desire to embrace it.
Secrets of justice, distributed in the shadows.
Secrets of newfound duty and a life left behind.
Secrets of bestial instinct, clawing its way to the surface.
And as we cast our eyes towards these silent secrets, we shall delve even deeper into what truly transpires down by the bay. Hello, and welcome to These Silent Secrets. My name is Zach, and I'll be your MC. Where last we left off, we had our first look into what a normal day of high school looks like for these monstrous high schoolers. Be advised, this episode of These Silent Secrets features a scene with familial tension that some might find uncomfortable. As per usual, a big thank you to Nicole Tuttle-Robb for scoring this episode. With all that out of the way, all we have left is the episode. So please enjoy this episode of These Silent Secrets, Down by the Bay. We haven't seen like an intense Kanan before.
How do I roll that? Is it with cold?
That is with cold.
Yikes. Okay. I got a 3.
So to shut someone down. Oh, yeah. So on a failure, you're going to come across real fucking bad. So we're going to retake that scene there because that was real scary. And he goes, trying to fucking start some shit? It was an accident.
I'm not trying to start anything.
What the fuck's your problem?
What the fuck is your problem? Why are you flipping out in the middle of practice?
You're the one fucking flipping out, dude!
I'm trying to get you under control because you can't keep your shit together.
You get Tucker, who sort of gets between the two. He goes, hey, why don't, you know what, Kanan, I appreciate it. Why don't you just take a step, maybe grab some water for a second? You, get over here. And he sort of, like, takes the guy by, like, the shoulder and starts walking him off a bit. Kai, sitting there on the ground, is like, thanks, I appreciate it. Can I get some... Is Jason almost back with ice? Because I'd
jog back with the ice pack.
Oh, you're an angel. They put it on their face. Oh, God. They, like, peel it away. Like, you see the lines of, like, the volleyball.
Ooh, that looks like it hurts.
Yeah, it had some heat on it. We're good, though. We're good. And well, they get up and... yeah.
Nice block, though. Kept it in play.
Thanks. They sort of chuckle. Practice continues. So you two, Isla and Avery, are heading off to 93.5 to get ready for Isla's afternoon program.
Absolutely. Yes.
Are you going together, or are you meeting her there?
I fly to school, so I'm meeting Isla there.
Noted.
Yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, you land nearby. You change behind like the dish or something, and walk back around and head inside. You are greeted by a scruffy individual, just like real deadhead looking. Has like the vest with the big geometrical pattern on, just a big sweater underneath it. They got very thinning hair that like they're trying to keep long, but like it's not really working, and like a headband, and they're just holding a cat. Hey, what can I do for you there?
Avery actually, I think, shudders at the cat a little bit.
That's fair. That's very fair. You know what? I think notably the cat kind of away from you a little bit. Hey, LSD, why don't you go get lost for a little bit? And he sort of puts the cat down, and the cat just sort of like does like the low shoulders, like walk away.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not much of a cat person.
No, it's no problem. Well, what can I do you for? Her name is Mark Dantes.
Yeah,
I run this here, sorry. I run this station. There we go. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, hi. My name is Avery Carlisle. I'm just, I'm here for Isla.
Oh, okay, beautiful. Yeah. Good. Have you arrived already, Isla?
Yeah, I'll be in the studio.
Awesome. Yeah, follow me, young miss. And he turns around and sort of walks off into the station a bit, a few corners, and
I give the cat a wide berth.
Yeah, and you walk into like the booth of a room, like like where like all the boards and stuff are, and you see Isla behind a pane of glass.
I just kind of wave at Isla.
Are you are you starting your program already, Isla, or are you just kind of there getting ready?
Since it's like early 3, I'll say I'm just getting ready.
Awesome. So Mark sort of opened the door, goes, knockety knock there. Hey there, Miss Hart. You got a friend here who's here to see you, I guess.
Oh my God, Mark, this isn't just a friend. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's something like that. But I yesterday you brought that.
Yes. So this is Avery Carlisle, and she gives great advice. We call her the school therapist. She's even better than the guidance counselor.
I'm not licensed.
Oh God. Okay.
Right. So I was thinking to spice up the afternoon hour, an advice column.
Oh,
what are your thoughts?
That can be pretty good. So you give advice, do you? How good would you say your advice is?
Oh, ask her anything, Mark. She's good.
Okay. All right. I'm going to sling you with a hypothetical here.
Okay.
So, if I were to say that my girlfriend stole all of my potatoes, what advice would you give me?
Well, in that very unique scenario there...
it happened once, I'm telling you.
I would ask you to think about what the potatoes represent in the power dynamic between you and your girlfriend. Did you care more about the potatoes than you did her?
Damn.
I told you.
Get out with this guy.
I just want to play Mark at all times. You know what? I like you, Miss Carlisle. Here, welcome aboard. And they sort of put their hand out to give you a shake.
Yeah, I shake.
Are you looking to get this segment running ASAP?
Avery, down.
That's up to you, Miss Hart. It's your show.
The show is always open.
Oh, well, fantastic. Well, Miss Carlisle, why don't you take that other mic over there? And we got to get you some sort of like intro sort of sound effect real quick. So why don't you go hop on that mic real fast? I'm going to just sort of spitball some sound effects out there. And it'll be like, like Carlisle, Avery Carlisle. And it'll be like a, advice section for the stars, something like that. I don't know.
What, like a Miss Cleo, like a crystal ball, witchy, crowy kind of thing.
Do you have a theme?
Yeah, well, definitely not crows.
What you got against crows? They hold court,
Yeah, no, I'm well aware of what crows can and can't do. My theme... I've never really had one, to be honest. So, you know what,
You're
Mark?
just a smart lady giving some advice.
There we go.
Yeah, nice and understated. I like it. So for the next couple minutes, you hear him over the intercoms, like, all right, so Miss Carlisle, why don't you give me one, just sort of plainly stating your name.
Avery follows like all of the instructions, like does all the things Mark is asking.
We don't have to act it out. No, It's just a little bit of like asking you to kind of be like it has like both of you be like advice for the everyday, like stuff like that, just to kind of like throw in with a bunch of sound effects to kind of intro your segment and get something pretty like Mark for the most part seems incompetent. But, like, in, like, this moment of just, like, easily sort of working the board and, like, splicing all this stuff together, like, you see why they're in this business. Mm-hmm. And because, like, they're actually pretty good at it. They're just also kind of a dope. Like,
I think Avery, like, once that's all finished, Avery, like, goes and, like, takes a seat and, like, maybe, is there, like, a couch or a chair or something on the inside? Because Avery's not in the whole show. So I think just goes and takes a seat and is gonna watch Isla's show. Yeah, no,
there's like like extra chairs and stuff like in the booth, and then like during like a commercial break or whatever, you can like you pop in.
Yeah.
So you sit with Mark and you kind of watch the beginning of The Deep, And it's pretty good. Do you want to give us your intro there, Mariah, into how the show goes? Or
Oh, sure.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. The one person here that's actually like worked in radio.
Let's see how good I'll be after a year not doing it. Anyways, so you got the theme. I don't know what that is, but sure.
It's a lot of like, the sound of like, bubbles underwater, like that.
I love that. Okay, cool. 95.3 The Deep with Isla Hart. What's up? It is Monday. You survived. We all did, thank God. I have some great news for you. Not only do we have your best hits of 2009, but we have a very special guest today, Avery Carlisle, the best advice you'll ever hear. So if you have a question or a concern or just want to talk it out, give us a call at 95.3 The Deep, and it goes into a song.
Very good. And then you play a song, which is when did Applause by Gaga come out?
I will do research.
Awesome. Because if it was 2009, that's the song that comes on. Because I like that song a lot.
2013.
2013. Damn it.
I was gonna say I was gonna say that was later.
That's an older Gaga.
Some sort of Gaga.
Hold on.
Whoa.
It came out after the Nintendo Wii.
We could do a Poker Face.
Oh, Poker
that was
Face
2009.
There you go.
Awesome. Yeah, you as Isla's going, Mark sort of leans over to you and go, she's masterful, right? Best hire I've ever made.
I've listened to the show, no offense, a lot more since she's been on it.
No, that's fair. You see, the last hosts we had in here were me and this guy named Archie, and frankly, Archie was kind of not a great dude. So
I remember Archie.
No, we don't talk about Archie much more anymore.
No. I can see why. But, Isla, that's a really smart choice. She's kind of captivating out there.
Yeah, she's breathing a lot of much-needed life into these sorry halls. So, it's pretty damn good.
You clearly had an eye for talent, so I'd say that you have a lot to do with the success of the show now, too.
Oh, no, that's all her. But, hey, we're very happy to have you aboard, Miss Carlisle. Now, you get yourself psyched up, because you got to be microphone ready here, and I would say about 6 to 7 minutes.
All right.
Fantastic. So we'll cut back over. Let's say at this point that you're jumping forward a little bit. Your practice is done. Kanan, as you step outside, you see a familiar car that is in the parking lot, the door of which opens, and you see your Aunt Katrina step out. Hey, kid, there you are.
Kanan's not having a good day. Like, lunch was good and the rest has been awful.
The car door, sort of, shuts, and she just kind of walks over and, leans on, the hood of the car. I've been sniffing you out all day. It's good I finally found you.
Don't sniff me, please. That makes me so uncomfortable.
I'm not sniffing you. I'm sniffing your scent, which you leave everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
You're a teenager. I don't know if you know this, but teenagers kind of smell bad.
I shower daily, thank you. That's not the point. Look, I don't know what's going on between you and my mom, but
your mom doesn't like me. That's what it is.
I didn't say that, but I just think it's best if we not do whatever this is. Sorry, you seem nice enough to me, but I just don't think this is a good idea, and I don't like going against my parents' wishes. So God. I wish you well, and I hope you have a great day. And Kanan's gonna start walking off.
She is sort of gives off a big sigh and sort of kicks herself off of the hood of the car and just kind of she's just kind of walking after you, making small talk. God, they got you tightly wound over there, don't they?
And as this keeps going, Kanan's doing their best to not respond.
She's walking just sort of hands in the pockets of her leather coat, and she it's 10 15 feet behind you, just kind of talking at you.
I think Kanan needs to roll to keep his cool.
Roll to keep your cool, bud.
And what do I roll that with? I'm sorry.
So cold.
Oh God, why do I keep rolling with everything I have a negative on?
That's because you made a very nervous child.
Yeah. Partial success.
Partial success. Okay, so you're rolling to keep your cool. On a 7 to 9, I I will tell you how your actions would leave you vulnerable, and you can choose to back it down or go through with it. So I guess to specify, what are you just trying to like keep your composure and keep walking, or are you like
trying to keep composure? So I guess if it's like a partial success, I'll respond, but I'm not like wild about it.
Gotcha.
So Kanan just kind of turns. He's, what do you want from me?
Well, your family. So I would like to say,
why now?
Let's say that. Well, obviously your mother's kind of shooed me away with a stick a bunch of times. But I figured at this point you were kind of old enough to make your own choices, not just what old Delphi says.
Well, I mean, I trust my mom. I know she's got my best interest at heart, so no offense. If she's saying that you're bad news, I'm inclined to agree with her. The woman that's raised me and I've been with for literally my entire life, as opposed to the lady I met 2 days ago.
All right, well, your mother's not as puritanical as she would lead you to believe.
Don't say that. And Kanan is like noticeably a little bit mad. Like, don't say that.
Don't say what? That your mom's done some fucked up shit too?
Don't talk about my mom like
She's
that.
She's your mom. She's my sister. For granted, I've known her longer than you have, kid.
Don't call me kid. Don't talk bad about my mom, all right?
I'm not talking bad about your mom. I'm just saying what has happened.
I don't care. She's good now. She's always been great to me. I've never seen her do anything effed up. So let's just leave it at that, all right? I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here. You're not going to turn me against my mom.
I'm not sure. Oh, boy, she's really got... All right, kid, I'm not going to stop trying. My family's here. I'm going to get to know my family.
I think maybe it's time you find a new family. How about that?
Is this...
This is, I'm trying to shut her down.
You're going to roll to shut her down?
That was spicy.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's cold, right?
Yeah, it is cold.
Yeah. Oh, God. Ooh. Oh, Lord, fail.
Is that a fail?
That's also a level up for me. But a fail. Yeah, I failed.
She sort of contemplates what you said, and she sort of... Her grin just kind of gets more wicked as the sound of her big boots clunking against concrete starts strolling towards you. And your mom is big. Like, she's a imposing woman. Katrina's arguably a little bigger. And she just looks down at you. My family is my family. You're lucky you get to be a part of that family. But I will have my family, kid. And she sort of pets you like you would a dog, and she walks off.
I imagine when she goes to pet me, Kanan kind of like tries to smack her hand away, but is too slow about it. Like she already pulled her hand away, and Kanan, instead of walking along the sidewalk, just 90-degree turn, goes straight into the woods to have themselves a good scream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you hear the... of her big muscle car sort of, roar to life and peel out of the parking lot in the distance. And, otherwise, Jason, where do you go after this?
Probably after I make sure that Kai's okay, I would probably go out and try to check in on Kanan.
Awesome.
So I guess, I just kind of, jog out into, the empty, parking lot. And I'm like, hey, Kanan, bud.
You don't quite catch the end of this. What you see is a big, sort of burly woman, your big leather jacket on, hair with a bunch of different colors in it. It's pretty short cropped, some big ass boots on, walking towards a classic vintage muscle car. Hop in, engine run up, and then drive off. But you do not see Kanan unless Kanan gets to the woods real quick and starts screaming pretty loud.
I was gonna say you probably hear Kanan, and then just off in the distance.
I feel like Jason knows Kanan well enough to be like, they need a second first. I'll check in with them when they're done.
Oh, hey, Kanan.
Yes.
Since you full failed that, it doesn't state that, but the mixed success for shutting someone down is that you come off poorly and they give you a condition.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you a condition, and that condition is pup.
Oh, God. Okay. Can you explain that to me, please?
So it's just, like we said, conditions being just that sort of social currency. Mm-hmm. So like that is a label that either Katrina has like put on you or like has made you feel like she just made you feel small.
Kind of a condescending name.
She just condescended the shit out of you. She made you feel like a small puppy. And so the condition that you get from that would be pup.
Okay.
And you make it out to the woods and you start just fucking screaming your head off. But yeah, you we'll say that after a bit, like you kind of are looking around for Kanan, and then you start to hear kind of shouting like in the trees past the school a little bit.
Yeah, I'll just like note that and be like, Kanan's doing their thing for a sec, and I'm not gonna go back in the building. I'm gonna just like, if there's like steps in front of the door, I'm just gonna sit there and I'll like pull out like a Nintendo DS or something and just play on the steps and just wait for Kanan to come back.
Awesome. Yeah, while you sit down, you get a text from your father, who you haven't seen for like a few days now. Like, it's like last you saw him, he was like going off on a job and hasn't been back. Which like sometimes he's just kind of gone for like a week or so because he's doing stuff a little farther. It says, Mom said you got a job. Have you opened it yet?
I'll text back and say, yep, one Shannon Garrity. Haven't found her, but I opened it. Whoop.
All right, get to work. The boss is like a quick job done, and that's all you get. We haven't talked much about Jason's relationship with his father. How is that?
I feel like it's like a little bit. They're not on bad terms or anything like that, but they are distant.
Yeah.
It's like
distant,
they are
maybe a little
close.
strained. Like
it's just like
from just like the little bit we've talked about. It seems like he's very like down to business. Very like
and he's not very. He is like off on business like semi frequently, so he's not like
around a lot.
Super around, yeah.
Awesome. So yeah, you get the text from your dad. It's very hey, go do your job, sort of a set, and so yeah, you're just hanging out for a bit, playing your game.
After getting that text, Jason just like lets out a big sigh. Then he's just gonna use his phone to Google Shannon Garrity, just straight up Google this name.
Awesome. So you Google it. It's a very Irish sounding name. You get quite a few results. The most sort of, what's the one we're looking for? The one that's most words
common?
In my brain.
Relevant?
Most relevant, thank you, was the word.
Okay.
What's the word I was trying to think of? I can't think of the words I'm trying to say today. You get like it's like not a company directory, but like a list of staff for a grocery store that's in a nearby town called Lucky Clover, and that was one of the few things that you got in your stone is what was name, alleged soup, I guess, and a location, that being Lucky Clover Market.
Okay. About how far out is that from our
It's
town?
about 20 miles outside of your town. So you would probably have to either bike for a while or you would have to find a ride there.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just register that information and be like, this is going to be a pain. And then just go back to waiting for Kanan here.
Yeah, you sit there realizing, God, reaping's hard when you don't have a license.
Yeah.
And awesome. Radio station friends. So Avery, you take the mic. It's your time.
Yeah, like I jump in and I do like I try to do that banter that guests do. So I sit there and I'm like, Isla, I must say today is a great show. You're kind of killing it.
Wow, thank you for a Monday morning Monday afternoon.
Right.
Taking all my brainwaves even to just do this show. I can't even think of the real world.
I feel that sometimes. I just wanted to say thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Oh my God, totally. Hey, anything to help out this town, right?
That's the goal. Yeah, helping out the town.
You get like sort of like a hand signal from Mark in the booth that's like, hey, we've got a couple callers. So
wow, looks like we have some interested people in your services. We already have some phone calls. Let's patch them through. Caller number 1, you're on with Isla Hart and Avery Carlisle. What's bugging ya?
Hey, Avery. Yeah, what's going on? It's Elsie from homeroom.
Elsie, what can I help you with today?
I was just so I've got a friend who is struggling with addiction's not the right word for it, but so what would you say is the best way to help that friend?
Well, Elsie, that's a pretty tough situation there. Mostly because I there's a lot of things I have to infer. You haven't given me a whole lot of information, and I understand privacy and things like that. But gosh, I think the way to help your friend is to be honest. And tell them exactly what you think they're doing wrong. You know, sometimes we just need to hear all of the bad things that we've done to ourselves and what we've done to others to kind of just click, you know?
Yeah, okay.
So maybe your friend just needs to hear from someone what they've done. And then they just need somebody there to help them through it, right?
I guess. Okay, thanks, Avery. Click.
Okay, well, that was great. Thank you so much, Avery. Think we should do another call or take a break?
No, you know what? Let's take another one.
Okay, great. Caller number 2, you're on with Isla Hart and Avery Carlisle. Tell me what's eating you up.
There's a possum in the garbage cans outside. I don't know what to do.
So, the possum is sometimes known as a symbol for our own anxieties. And Avery just kind of goes and talks about what it means to have, like, a possum in our garbage can of life, you know, and what that really means.
No, but I actually need help with the possum in my garbage can.
Okay, if you want to call the dog warden, you can look online on 95.3.com, and I'm sure someone will come get that record.
Thank you for the valuable resource. Have a good one.
You're so welcome. Thank you for listening.
I think Avery just, like, lays her head down on the table in front of her.
It's not easy. I know. The first time is a lot.
Wow. You take calls like this all the time?
I do. Yeah, I've referenced the dog warden many times. A lot of raccoons in this place.
Yeah.
And they're the size of dogs, so might as well.
Wow. Well, the sentiment still stands. I thank you for this. Thank you for having me here.
Of course, yeah. And I'll talk to Mark. I mean, he loved you, so I'm sure you'll be invited back. But I'll work on a schedule for you.
Sure thing. Have a great rest of your show, all right?
Yeah, thank you. I'll see you soon.
See ya.
And to close out my show, so it's like towards the end. Well, it's been so nice for you all to hang out with me on this Monday. But before I go, we did have a tragedy in our town this weekend. And it's horrible that such a young soul is missing. So if you have any information, anything you'd like to give to the sheriff's office, I encourage you to. But, I mean, why don't we all come together and search for him? I know he was last at the liquor store down the street, wherever it is.
Yeah, street. Hey, this is a fictional town. It can be wherever we want.
Sure. So I urge you, let's start there. And I'm going to use Haunting Melody.
Okay.
And when you perform for a crowd, I roll. And I'm wanting them to, if I get a 10 up, I'm going to have them go where I tell them to afterward.
Okay.
I hope Kai's not working that poor person.
Oh, Lord. It's a 16.
How?
I rolled a 9 and a 5, and I have a 2 of a hot.
A 9?
Is that not right math?
How'd you roll a 9 and a 5?
Is it a 6?
That's a 6.
I was like, how did you roll that?
Oh
my God. I want
God.
to crawl in a hole and not come out.
This is amazing.
Oh my God. This is that possum in the garbage can of our life I was talking about
All right,
earlier.
so that's 11 plus what?
I don't want to talk right now. 2.
So a 13, full success. All right, so on a 10 up, you choose 3 from that list.
Okay, so the crowd's going to go where I tell them to. So to the liquor store. And then someone in the crowd is going to give me a gift.
It's going to give you a gift. Okay.
It is going to be some, like, marketing materials from the Cipriano Fun Centers, like some flyers, some pamphlets, past event things. And then someone in the crowd is going to give me a string.
Cool. Noted. Awesome. So yeah, we'll. I'm going to make a note of that. So when we actually get to that moment, we'll have some, like, it'll be a thing that happens in media res.
Okay.
But yeah, everyone.
I can't believe I just fucking did that, dude.
Roll a D6. I got a 9.
I want that one on a t-shirt. I want like a picture of 2 D6s next to each other, one with the 6 upside down. I rolled a 16.
That's our next t-shirt. I love it.
Yeah.
If it helps, there was an episode of Pet Shop that Griffin and I did where he went, "What's the gender-neutral term for siblings?" And I went, "Siblings."
There needs to be a better one for niece and nephew because
Niblet.
No, was it Nug? No, yeah, so I think it's Nug.
It's nibbling.
Nibbling, that's what it is.
It's sibling with an N.
I like nibbling.
I don't like it.
Speaking of words, though, is dog warden a regional thing? Because I've literally never heard the phrase dog warden before.
Oh, that's what's called in my town. A dog warden.
And I am picturing a dog in like a sheriff's outfit.
He does, yeah.
He's got a southern accent, and he works at the prison, and he's tired of Luke's shit.
Yeah, he drives like a sheriff's truck with a kennel on the back.
Mortal enemy of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I've just never heard the word dog warden before.
I've heard dog catcher is what I'm familiar with.
I've heard both.
With it as.
Yeah, it's pretty.
See, I've only heard dog catcher, pound police, animal control.
Yeah,
animal never controls. Dog warden. Yeah, and I love that phrase.
That's a very good one. Yeah, that's like Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. No, sorry, it was Fizzbands had the Drake Warden.
Yeah,
this D&D
play
class
a dog
is
warden.
The dog warden. Roll around with my
I've got dogs.
with my dachshunds.
It's just McGruff the crime dog. That's it.
It's scrappy.
20 minutes. Yes. So as far as you're aware, you just put on the performance of a lifetime, Isla, and the town is rallying.
Would you say it was a 9 out of 10?
No, I would say it was a 13 out of 10.
A 16 out of 10?
A 16 out of 10. Yes. That was so good.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, beautiful. Jason, you just decided to hang out, and because Kanan was having Kanan times, and
yeah,
so awesome. Is anyone? Isla's got to go meet Julian afterwards at McDonald's. Is anyone else planning on doing anything else this evening?
Kanan would.
Okay, Kanan's planning on it. Deal.
Yeah, I had a plan for the evening as
Avery
well.
has a plan. Jason, do you have anything that you're looking to do this evening?
I'm trying to think through who Jason knows has a car. The first person that I think of is oh right, no, Avery does have a car. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm. I forgot about that because the first person I thought of was Austin, and I was like, that's not going to work.
Avery is the only driver in this group.
Okay, well then, at some point later tonight, I will text Avery about that.
Awesome. So let's start with Kanan. So what were you looking to do this evening?
So Kanan is going to come out of the woods after like that good yell, and I'm actually looking for Jason.
Okay, so you're going to go looking for Jason.
I'm here.
So I'm assuming I see him on the steps playing.
Yeah, he's just kind of hanging out. You find your boy.
Hey, man, I need to ask a favor, and I don't know how cool it is.
Sure.
Can you look into someone for me? Or your family or something? I don't know what kind of resources you have.
I can try. I mean, usually I don't get much information about someone until they're assigned, but I mean, the information's got to be there, so
okay.
I can look around. My mom might know.
Okay, and then I just kind of explain to him what's going on with my aunt and like the dynamic between my aunt and my mom. Like, and I trust my mom, and this lady gives bad vibes, man.
Is she like really tall and like kind of has like colors in her hair and like a muscle car and like?
Yeah, you've seen her?
I like as she was leaving, I think I caught when I came out to find you, I saw her for just like a second, but
yeah, she's the one, man. And
okay,
I'm not asking you to like do anything to her or anything like that.
That I will not. That's the different favor. Can't do that probably. But
and I would never ask that. I just mean, like, can you look into something's off, man?
Yeah, I'll check whatever I can find and let you know.
I appreciate it, dude. Seriously, thank you.
You need anything right now? You seemed like you had a good lunch and then.
Today's just a weird day, dude. I've been on edge and volleyball kind of set me off, and then I was still riding the adrenaline from that, and then this whole thing happened, and I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna make myself a nice bubble bath, eat some good dinner, and journal for a bit. And I think I just need to cool out today. But you doing this for me really helps, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. No problem. And hey. Kai's down for Left 4 Dead 2. So I'm just saying that's one more person that we know in the group.
You know, maybe that's not a bad idea. Maybe it'll help me get out some of this aggression.
There you go. Journaling is good. You should keep doing that. But sometimes you need a different outlet.
Yeah.
I mean, that was good too. And I point out at the woods. And I feel like this is a good way to channel that same energy, you know?
Yeah, I'm not proud of what happened at volleyball, and I don't want to channel that against people. I don't want to be that, you know? So.
And dude, you're not that, okay? Sometimes we get revved up, and you've had a bad day, and this is gonna happen to anybody, even you. And look, think we watched Gael do this kind of stuff, or Tucker do this kind of stuff a couple of days ago, and he punched someone. Did you punch anybody?
No.
Yeah. You're doing great, okay?
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really do.
Fist bump.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna head home, take that bath, eat some dinner, journal a bit, and I might text Alexandria.
Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will.
And Kanan starts blushing really bad. And he's like, "All right, man, whatever. I gotta go."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
I'll see you tomorrow, man. Bye.
Yeah, you will. As I wave, and then Jason starts to go back into practice, and then it's wait, practice is over, and he walks back down. And it's what am I doing now? And just kind of looks around for a little bit, and then eventually goes home.
Gorgeous. Isla.
Yes.
So after your show is done, it was a great show.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Mark does their usual, "Hey, great show, Miss Art," and sends you on your way. And you go to meet your boyf at was Bay a thing at this point? No, Bay wasn't a thing at this point, right?
Later.
A little later? Fuck.
Yeah, I think so too.
I feel old.
Right now it's Boo Thing.
Oh, it's Boo Thing? You meet your Boo Thing.
Sure.
At McDonald's.
At the McDonald's playpen.
At the McDonald's playpen.
That's a little sketch. He is of age.
He's of age.
Promise.
Oh, no.
In siren years, I don't know, but...
You make your way over. Yeah, you get there. You don't see him when you first get in. You hear the of a ball pit as just a head sort of pokes up. Oh, hey, there you are, Gup.
Have you been in this playpen for 4 hours?
No, I've taken breaks as needed. It says it on the rules.
Good. Okay. Hi.
Hey, what's up? I'm sorry, I didn't take a second. What the fuck am I doing?
Just a dude.
God, this fucking guy.
Do you want to get out, or...
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, I could join you.
And he sort of shuffles to a side and makes some space.
I'll crawl in. I'll dive in.
Oh,
Cannonball in.
What is happening?
Beautiful.
Something very unsanitary, I feel.
How did the show go?
It was good. I had a guest on, and it was good. I the first caller, there was some stuff happening. Just awkward. It was
some hard hitting advice.
Like a bonk of advice. Maybe not hard hitting.
Just a bonk.
Yeah.
It's like a skosh, but it's a bonk.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't help but feel like they knew each other. Like, it was a caller from school. I know that, but I don't know. There was something there.
There's like something there.
No, like...
Oh, like something there.
Like something there.
Gotcha.
Yes. So, what are you still doing on land?
I mean, I told you I would wait and say goodbye to you tonight, so...
Yeah, but it's been like 3 days.
I know, and now I can say goodbye to you, and then I'll go back. But you've
been up here so long. Do you want to say goodbye?
No, but I have to.
You know I'm going to keep asking.
I know you are. And when I come and visit you again, you're going to ask me a bunch more times. I'm well aware.
Well, at least you know the trade-off, the deal that we have.
I know. I come visit, you pester me by asking me a bunch of times if I'll just stay here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, this ball pit is pretty...
I don't think we can stay here for much longer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I've been asked a couple times to go. That's why I was kind of hiding in the balls.
Oh, well, then we need to leave.
Oh, okay. Will that end badly?
No, I'm sure we can just sneak out.
No, I just mean like if we stay here, someone will come and make us leave. Yeah.
Make is a word that I wouldn't use. They would sternly suggest it.
We'll go. We can go.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll crawl out of the ball pit. Did he keep his socks on?
He kept his socks.
Okay, thank God.
It's a terror I didn't know I had.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's especially good because he doesn't really know what socks are.
Yeah.
True.
So that's just
he's
really
wearing
impressive.
3 pairs.
I have an idea that like under the water in my community there is a human 101. Like in our school. Like how we take Spanish or German.
Yeah, surface studies.
Yeah, surface studies.
Oh,
that's good.
That's so good.
I have a moment of inspired genius every blue moon or something.
Yeah. So definitely there's surface
it.
studies.
So that just means it's going to be dumb bullshit from here on out.
Perfect.
Just as good.
Just as good. Awesome. So yeah, you guys depart McDonald's. Is in siren culture, is hand holding a thing?
Yes.
Yes.
On
like
surface.
Kind of like what otters do?
Yeah. Yeah. But like under the water, I think it's like tails.
Oh, gotcha. Well, yeah. At one point, like you stop at waiting for the like to let you walk, and like he like puts like a leg up and like tries to like, and he goes, "Wait, that doesn't work at all."
I try to curl it like a. No, I don't.
It's not the same.
No. Soon.
Awesome. Are you going back to your tasteful crab shack?
Can we pass the liquor store on the way? Stop by there.
Yeah, no, you can pass by, no doubt.
Okay, so Julian and I are gonna walk by the liquor store where I told everyone to go.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. You get to the liquor store, and like, there's a nice amount of people who are, showing up. There. You've got some people, like people you don't even know that have got like the reflector vests on and are trying to like organize like the police walk. What is it? A police walk when they do the spread out and whatever that's called, but like the line thing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a bunch of people there. You do see. Oh goodness. I'm trying to think of the best person to give you things. That's not Xavier, because I feel like I have talked to Xavier a lot.
And Xavier with Julian would be awkward.
Yeah, it would be awkward. Actually, you know what? I think
for reason.
Yes. I think they have to.
You were like, it's going to be awkward. I'm like, then do it.
Then do it.
Man, I didn't want to say anything out loud.
You
but
said
it's
going to be
so
awkward,
bad.
and so that's the moment. It's like, oh, well, then yeah, we have
You cursed yourself.
I should have kept my trap shut.
So yeah, Xavier walks up and goes, "Hey, Hart."
Hi, Xavier.
Hi. Are we doing E.T.? What the fuck? What is wrong with you?
No, sorry. I don't know what that movie is, but what are you doing here?
You on the radio were like, let's all go look for Austin. We should all go, and so a bunch of people are here to look for Austin.
Oh,
like you said on your radio show.
I didn't expect this crowd. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it turned out it's pretty good. I'm gonna need probably that silver tongue of yours. And he pulls out a flyer for the Cipriano Family Fun Center's Halloween bash that is like sponsored by the thing, meaning that at the moment his father is attempting to have like a Halloween thing there. So I'm going to need you to help talk my dad out of this so that we can have whatever party you want to have. He looks at Julian. He goes, "Hi, I don't know you. Xavier Cipriano. How's it going?" And Julian sort of like looks down at the hand, like recognizes, oh, this is like a human thing, and sort of like looks at you and sort of like puts his hand up and like slowly like reaches it in to shake. And it's very stiff and it's very awkward.
Yeah, this is Julian. Julian, this is Xavier Cipriano.
Oh, Cipriano, the Family Fun Center.
Yeah. Big name here.
Are you okay, Hart? Like, where is the immense amount of charm you were pulling on me earlier today?
Well, I'm going to roll to keep my cool, because holy shit.
Yeah.
I just, like, Nikki needs to roll to keep her cool right now.
Roll to keep your cool, Nikki.
I'm
Let's say that
so
Nikki, I would say you've got at least a 0 in cold, but...
Oh, rude.
I said at least a 0. At least a 0. That's good. It's an even roll. That looked like a failure face there, Mariah.
It's not a 16 this time?
No, it's the opposite. It's a 3.
It's a 3. Oh, no.
Yes, because everyone knows the opposite of 16 is 3.
I was thinking that too.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I meant like high-low.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Oh, no. Be nice to me, please. I'm very sensitive.
I'm very sensitive.
I'm just a little guppy.
Julian sort of looks at him. He looked at me, and I looked at him. No,
and he looked at you.
No, but he looks at Xavier, looks kind of at you, like coyly, and is like, "Charm, huh?"
I'm just being nice. I think you're reading too much into it.
And they're both just kind of like looking at you. I'm assuming that like you flushed a bit, like with your very hard failure. Did you mark XP, by the way?
I sure did.
Awesome, super cool. And they're both just kind of like looking at you as like, yeah, she's very uncomfortable, and she got caught in something probably.
Okay, well, I hope you find Austin. So, we'll be going. We don't want to hold you from finding your friend. So, I'll see you never. And we leave.
Cool. Bye.
Walking away. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You've been charming the enemy, have you?
I mean, that's one way to do it.
Hey, Gup.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you.
Do you promise?
I promise. You're fine.
Oh my gosh. That's why I love you. Okay. I thought that you were going to jump in the nearest body of water and I'd never see you again.
Well, that would be that dirty puddle there, so I would like to not do that.
It's a little small for you, too.
It's a little small for me. He, like, winks at you.
It's a little small.
Well, was that Isla doing the rare?
Yeah. Now we're going to make haste back to the crab shack.
He says, yeah, you sort of pull him off while, like off towards the crab shack. And while you do that, he goes, what was that sound you just made?
It's a cat.
Is that what a cat sounds like?
Yeah.
I'm used to catfish sounding like, so.
That's not sexy.
Rare.
There you go.
Okay. So you go off. Are you going to do the...
I would like to boink, yeah.
Awesome. Hey. So yeah, sex move.
They're an equal, definitely.
Your boy's an equal.
My boy's an equal.
He's an equal, so you have another string on your boyf.
Yes.
There you go. Beautiful. Avery.
Yeah, so I fly home, and I kind of like, in like an angry huff, kind of like make my way up to my room. And
awesome.
I am searching for Elsie's number. I don't have it. They're new. But I'm trying to find it by any means necessary and quickly. So, like, I don't want to send a DM. This is too important. So I actually think I might start with Tucker, because I saw them at the... Like, they were around the fire together at the party. Yeah. So I send Tucker a message, and I say, I need Elsie's number. And that's it. That's all I say.
Yeah, you get a text back. It's like, are you good? Okay. And eventually does get you the number.
I send back thanks, and that's it. Like, the THX thanks.
Awesome. Cool.
And I send a message to Elsie's number, and I say, what the hell was that? I do not introduce myself. I say nothing else.
You get back just looking for some helpful advice.
Avery, like, paces the room. It's like, does one of those things where, like, she's about to throw her phone, and it's just like, I'm not gonna throw my phone. So, like, picks up a pillow and throws that instead, and, like, pretends it's her phone. She's very angry. And goes and texts back and goes, I'm not the person you should be asking for advice right now.
You don't get anything back at the moment. I would say at some point your mom, like, it's the first time you've been home, like, later in the day. So your mom comes up. Your mother, Madeline. What does your mom look like?
I think she's pretty pristine, honestly. Like, always wears like those like really nice suits, like whether it's like the pencil skirt and blazer or like the pants and blazer kind of combo. She's always just like very pristine, very put together, natural hair color. So kind of a stark opposite from Avery.
I asked Jason about it earlier. What's your? I know we've seen the relationship that you have with your grandmother. Mm-hmm. What is the relationship with your mother like?
It's honestly fine. Cool. Because Mom doesn't know a damn thing about the Raven curse.
Because it skipped her generation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so honestly, it's fine. And any sort of like anger that Avery has around the whole thing is always directed at Grandma instead. So.
Gotcha. Yeah. You get a knock on your door. It's your mom. Hey, honey. How are you?
Hey, Mom. Sorry. Yeah. No, I'm fine. Long
you
day.
You kind of huffed on up here.
Yeah. It's Mondays, right?
You get a case of the Mondays. Yeah. No,
Garfield
I
was
get
onto
it.
something. So.
He hates them.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean we got to get you lasagna?
I wouldn't say no to lasagna tonight, honestly.
Cool.
So
let's go. And she walks you downstairs, like gets her keys, and she's like, "Let's go get some fucking lasagna." Like,
Mom. Yeah, I'll go on a lasagna date with my mom.
Yeah. Now in the car, she's like, "So is this about your radio debut?"
You listened.
I mean, I caught the end of your little segment. What about there was a possum in a trash can?
I tried to turn it around. I shouldn't have.
Yeah, you really got a little metaphysical there, honey.
Yeah, I did. Sometimes it works. And if there's anyone out there that's listening that feels like they have a possum in their life's trash can, then I hope that that helped. I know what it sounds like, Mom. Okay.
As long as you know, like. But you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. Been a long day, but I'm already feeling better. Thanks.
Well, good. We'll get some lasagna, and I was going to say a glass of wine, but not that, because you are underage, Missy.
Yeah, well, tell that to Grandma, so.
Has your grandmother been giving you wine?
And mint juleps, and the occasional fuzzy navel.
Why a fuzzy? I didn't even know she knew how to make a fuzzy navel.
She's experimenting.
What is this?
She's your mom, and...
Yep, she most certainly is. And she sort of like tenses the steering wheel for like a second. Her grip eventually relaxes, and you go and have a nice lasagna dinner with your mom.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Lastly, let's pop over to whatever Jason is doing this evening, and then I think we'll close it.
All right.
So yeah, what is Jason up to?
I think Jason gets home and he is going to ask his mom some stuff, and is gonna just kind of get her attention and be like, "Hey, Mom, I have a question.
I've got a answer for you."
Cool. So I am looking to this last assignment is kind of like a ways out, and I just want to do like a little bit of research on the area before I get there.
Do you need a ride?
I don't need a ride.
I can totally give you a ride, sweetheart.
No, it's cool. I was gonna ask one of my friends because I just wanted to like hang out anyway.
Do they know about?
They have
she
their
gives
own,
you that look of like this stuff.
They have their own stuff going on.
Is that stuff we should be keeping an eye on?
I think it's fine for now. Like they're just living their life.
Because I trust your judgment.
Yeah, and thank you for that.
You're welcome. And she like your pictures cheek, my sweet boy.
No. But so I was gonna get a ride from them, but I just this one's a little bit farther out than I'm used to. I want to make sure I'm prepared, especially because like the assignment itself, the details about the person, I don't want to go in blind. You know, do we have like any sort of like reference material or like somewhere I can like look them up?
The person or like what they are.
The person, like, I don't know, like, if we keep records on, like, everyone who's, like, being, like, tracked, you know?
Yeah, I mean, there's the data. It's on your dad's computer, and she sort of, like, is going through, like, some drawers and stuff, and pulls out, like, a key to, like, what you're assuming is your dad's, like, office. Yeah, give that a try. If you have any questions, like, your dad is there, you know, just give him a call.
Yeah. If I don't find what I'm looking for, then I'll ring him up.
Cool. I you know, he's looking out for you. I know that he's your father, but
he is that, and I go to his office.
I love you.
Love you too.
Cool. So yeah, you go to your dad's office. You get into the lock on the door and boot up his big old PC. It's like an old computer. It's very clunky. It chunks like like as it's trying to turn on. It takes a little bit to really kind of get moving.
It like does that. It does like a really loud whirring sound. And, like slap it a couple times, and the fan like sets into place properly. Yeah,
it's pretty bad. It's like an old HP.
And when I get in there, I'm going to search for Katrina Talbot.
Awesome. So you are looking up Katrina Talbot. You get a few failed searches going off of Talbot because Katrina is Delphine's sister. However, using just Katrina, you try that eventually, and you get a bunch of things for a Katrina Cortez, who has a history, to say the least. Katrina has been like on watch lists and then like has been somehow negotiated getting taken off the watch list, only to get put back on a couple of months later. And so she has been like riding the dagger's edge with like your home office for decades at this point. But yeah, no, in her earlier days when she was really sort of coming into her, wolfish powers, some deaths were reported and tied to her. Bits of like, younger wolves who were like just sort of starting to show their powers kicking in, like almost like recruiting people, like trying to like make like a gang of sorts, but then like gangs seem to have dissolved at one point. She's been kind of everywhere and has been like linked and like charged, but then like acquitted of a lot of stuff. So she has been very slippery in regards to like not being like detained and like locked up for the shit she's been a part of.
Are there any photos of her in these records?
Yeah, you see a few just from the different like case files.
Like, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I mean, she's older now and like hair color is different, but just build and facial structure and everything, you're able to put two and two together that is Kanan Zane.
Okay. After doing that, I'll like close everything out. If I have the option, I'll clear my search history.
Good.
And then after I lock up, I'm going to pull out my phone. And first, I'm going to text Kanan. And I'm just going to say, she's not good news. I'll tell you in class tomorrow. And then I'll text Avery, and I'll just say, hey, you want to get some soup later this week?
You get a text back that says, typed out sigh with like 3 H's. Yeah, okay. Tell me when.
I'll text back. Well, I've got volleyball Wednesday and Friday. So tomorrow's good if you've got time after school.
Wednesday and Thursday. But yeah.
Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah. Avery texts back and, all right, tomorrow it is.
Awesome.
I'll bring my spoon? ?
Jason just looks at that text and just puts his phone away.
Wonderful. So as you all sort of settle into another evening, some of you in the arms of a lover, some of you still reeling from a very negative family encounter, some of you making plans, we close for another night. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of These Silent Secrets. If you enjoyed what you heard, there's a few ways that you can support the show. Firstly, and most easily, you can like, review, subscribe to us on your favorite podcatcher app, as well as tell your friends about us. The more friends you tell, the more whisper campaigns that you start in your favorite coffee shop, bar, or grocery store brings more people to this show. And the more whisper campaigns that you start, the more we love you. So thank you. If you feel especially saucy and want to donate to us financially, you can do so at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia, where you can donate monetarily to the show and get some fantastic rewards for yourself. While you're at it, you can also check out all the other shows on the Ghostlight Media Podcast Network. They're all fantastic. They're all ran by some wonderful people and some very good friends of mine. So go show them some love as well. You can also find a link to our merch store at tpublic.com/stores/ghostlight. You can check us out on social media at Silent Secret Pod, on Twitter, on TikTok at These Silent Secrets, or at TheseSilentSecrets.com. Lastly, if you want to check us out individually on social media, you can check us all out. Nicole at Nicole Voice, Marcus at Marcus RVO, Mariah at _Mariah Clawson, Freddie at Freddie_Pow, and myself at that guy Zach Robb. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode. But until then, may your secrets stay hidden, and may the raccoons in your trash can remain only metaphysical. Thank you. This has been a Ghostlight Media production.